Rikki Schlott, New York Post columnist, joining us now to weigh in on all of this. You know, Mamdani has been pretty vocal about pledging to stop ICE agents from carrying out their deportation operations. So if he is elected and he follows through on that pledge, could the president really arrest him?
I think the deportation threats are probably a step beyond what is within Trump's power, considering that Mamdani did legally immigrate here and is a now a citizen as well, which is why I agree with Sliwa, because I do think this is definitely not Trump country. I say, as a New Yorker myself and also a 20-something New Yorker, I can imagine this playing into Mamdani's hand, because I think this is sort of an enemy of my enemy is my friend dynamic here. And if he can position himself as somebody who's being attacked by the president or is a martyr of some sort, then I do think that a lot of New Yorkers, and particularly young New Yorkers who did show up in droves to vote for him in this primary election. In fact, 40% of the primary voters in this election were under 40, which is remarkable, will show up again in the general election to support him. So I happen to agree that this could potentially play directly into his hand.
Well, how about this, Rikki? The president threatened not just to arrest Mamdani, but to possibly revoke his U.S. citizenship. He's a naturalized U.S. citizen, and deport him. And it seems to me, wouldn't that require some sort of evidence of a serious crime like terrorism or treason or some kind of fraud?
Absolutely, which is why I certainly agree with Sliwa again on the front of let's talk about his policies and attack those, which are very shocking. And I mean, to my sensibilities, atrocious as somebody who believes in the free market and capitalism and freedom, which are just fundamental American principles. I mean, this is somebody who said previously in a recently unearthed video that he wants to convert private housing into community housing and move beyond the market, which is just a fundamentally un-American principle, and also reclaim the supermarkets and make them into a government-run supermarket, which is absolutely astonishing when you consider the fact that supermarkets are one of the famously smallest margins of any business imaginable. They only run on a 1% to 3% margin. So that would be probably one of the least effective things that you could bring under government control in terms of providing affordability for citizens. So this is somebody who clearly wants to seize the means of control. And so let's talk about that. That's pretty shocking, especially as we move into a general election, not just a primary.
No, it's very true. Rikki Schlott, thank you for joining us today, and have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.